I got chips. The IREX is that huge hybrid one from the new movie. Wait, oh yeah, that's... oh, one of my regular Stegos has died.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather forecasts...
Collecting asset.
Yeah, just keep an eye on these guys while the storm's rolling in so they don't escape. Yeah, but you can also skin her like the other dinosaurs too. Where's the tracking team at? The fact that I can hear them from over here isn't good. Yeah, they don't like the... She's pretty fucking cool. Okay, so storm's over. I gotta fix what broke.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so the monorail don't go anywhere. That's on. That's. What's the other problem? Like, this is bothering me that there's two problems here. What's the other one? I don't even know. Okay, so I saw there was a park I saw online which had an interesting little setup. That I'm going to ape here. What you do is okay, that's not gonna work. Or at least it's not gonna work there, which is fine. I'll just rebuild the fence. The idea is that you build like a sort of lock place between the two, and then you put a Hammond center there so you can just like generate. Oh, my stegos are dying off.
Asset requiring collection. Transit has commenced.
I don't think you can do that without...
Thanks to you, we've got the power.
The thing about that is, to do that I would need an open path between the two stations, which is a problem because you can't. I mean, like, if you try, it'll get bad. These two will fight. Like, it'd be super cool if you could do it, but you can't. Yeah, but again, they need like an unbroken pathway to go through. So to make it go from Spinosaurus to T-Rex, I'd need to break down some part of this wall, which means that this guy could get into here, and our lady friend here could get into here, and then they would fight.
You can help with this, and you should.
Task received. Acknowledged. I'm bringing this contract to you while it's still hot.
I don't think so. I think they need to be complete tracks before they'll even start up. Like, it needs to... Look, I'll show you with this one. Where's Majaris? T-Rex. Okay, so it has to start in one of these holes and end in one of these. Like, it needs to be a fully connected circuit on one thing. Yeah, but maybe how would they do that? The minute you tell me how they can get through the gate without leaving an opening for the dinosaur to get through, I'll tell you. I'll try it. But like, that's impossible.
There's not a living being that doesn't require energy to sustain its life. In other words, food. Dinosaurs can't survive without it, and right now, they're starving.
No, baby, it's got to be a completed track. Sunny.
Heading to pick up the asset. Commencing asset transit. Asset to be collected.
No. I think I made that clear now.
Transportation underway.
You know what these guys are?
Additional task.
Because
Asset being transported.
it needs to be a completed track from in one hole and out the other. You can only have it for one exhibit. You can't have Gyro Station 1 go into Gyro Station 2 because that leaves a spare hole in Gyro Station 2 that is not working.
En route to collect the asset.
No, because... oh fuck.
Asset has been transported. Acknowledging asset.
What's happening? What's happening? Ah! No! Oh, because they keep dying.
Asset in transit.
No problem.
Confirming asset delivery. Transporting asset.
This shit's working out exactly right.
Transportation complete.
No, I've got to stop him, you know that. He's going into the thing! Oh no!
Confirmed.
Put them down.
Assets in the air.
I gotta get rid of them now. I'm not, but I don't have the genome to build more.
Asset
They're the only ones
transported.
left on the island, and their social meter is so low they broke out. Like, I don't have any way to contain them anymore.
Asset has been collected. Asset to be collected.
It's working. Look, Liza Spinelli's combat infamy has gone up because she's fucking up these Struthiomimeses. Mimeses.
Collecting asset. Asset requiring collection.
And so is Sonny's. You gotta keep all these fucking stegos sorted out.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Okay, so stego's clear, yes.
Asset in transit.
No, I'm not feeding them to the T-Rex.
En route to collect the asset. Heading to collect the asset.
Baby, why you gotta make me feel like a donkey? I'm just doing what the game do.
Attending to repair request.
Put the feeders on. No, I was making Struthiomimus to feed to the T-Rex.
Asset being transported.
See, there he is. Sunny. Because it increases their combat infamy and makes them better attractions at the park.
Asset has been collected.
Same with old Liza. Well, we gotta find something to put in that herbivore pen now. The reason I would hesitate to make the Stegosaur pen a raptor pen is just because it's really close to the guests and it's weak fencing, so I'd have to replace it. I just kind of want a nice little herbivore enclosure by the entrance so that people get a chill start to the park. I mean, if you want raptors, we have the space to do raptors up here. I can make a raptor pen adjoining this. And just sort of concentrate all our carnivores there. I just kind of don't want, like, the starting area of the park to be wildly fucked at all times. I was already intending to turn this area into like a big herbivore enclosure or a set of herbivore enclosures. And yeah, I could run a gyro ball through it. The only sort of thing we'd need to keep in mind is the viewership issue. Because we've got to make sure that whatever's in there they can see, or else their sort of viewer numbers will go down. So I'll probably have like one big enclosure in this part here for long necks like brachiosaurs and stuff, and then maybe a shorter one in here for hadrosaurs or triceratops kind of deal.
Security isn't always clean.
Yeah. I think Sunny got to her other prey, dinosaur, yes. Yes, she did. You gonna eat that, or what? Yeah, she's getting better. That's a trick I learned from the onlines.
Picking up asset.
That if you have large carnivores, you can... See, okay, there is one thing you can get from the security... Sorry, not the security tree, the entertainment tree that I want. Which is... The next unlock for that is the Majungasaurus, which is another large carnivore that can be in sort of like different... You can have two in a cage together, so want that. Want it bad. That too, yes, but also the Majungasaurus is what I want. So we need something relative, just to fill time. Maybe an ankylosaur? Oh, that thing has no genome modifications possible. Yeah, we'll turn it into an Anky tank.
Wow! If I was easy to impress, you'd be doing it with these numbers.
I don't have any unlocked thingos for the ankylosaur yet, or I totally would put a skin on it, you know? Let's see what we got. And some gold and some fungi fossils. And some gold. Actually, yeah, let's research some GeneMod stuff. Alright. And we got a dinosaur ready to come out over here. Two dinosaurs ready to come out over here. always did like this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you.
Okay, so they can handle a bit of a population thing, so that's good. We put 2 different dinosaurs in the park together.
Adding task.
Bang them down.
Quest acknowledged.
Shoot them over to the herbivore pen, and then I can use that to finish the entertainment mission and get closer to the next unlock.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Put the Mosasaurus down.
Asset collection request received.
In terms of fossils, we got dinosaur poop, some more gold, fish, some T-Rex stuff. It's always good to have a better T-Rex genome. Chasmosaur. Mantisaur, I mean, it is what it is. You can hear the T-Rex from this side of the park. Now we got the monorail set up, we can start building out from here into this new set of the park too.
Asset delivered.
I just haven't got the red jeep.
Delivery has been completed.
Try to take some publicity shots of these guys. I love this guy with the camera, guy with a gun. Obviously, the things you need in a ranger team. And the guy with the gun needs to be very jittery. Jurassic World, home of the jitteriest gunman.
I myself have dabbled in photography. Nothing as good as this, mind you.
Yo, we did it.
Way to kill it with that picture contract.
What kind of fossils did we get?
I like this contract. You should too.
Oh, too bad. 'Cause I don't like it. I don't like it at all, and I hate you personally. No storm coming in, better the emergency shelters. Oh, cool, we got Polycanthus set up. Just gonna keep an eye on the predators while the storm's incoming. Just making sure that their fences stay nice and tight.
Acknowledging request for feeder resupply.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience.
Security center's down. V, huh?
Request received. Responding to repair.
Hey, just heard of a great opportunity we should get behind.
Space are we looking about here? Yeah. As long as you're willing to drive the ranger car from the station to, you know, the place. Here's your big ass safari zone part of the park. And it can fit in all the sort of side accoutrements around here. A pen in here and the same stuff. Potentially another pen in here of like small solitary dinosaurs. Just to really maximize the space, you know? And then all I'd have to do is take the monorail from here, connect it through that little path I've left threaded all the way around to here, set up another monorail station, and then the park will be complete. Whoop.
Speeder supplies inbound.
Alright, so we can start putting Brachiosaur in the pen, I guess. Or Camarasaurus. We have, I think you want the Brachiosaur though, don't you? Just to start with. Basically want to have herbivore center and I want carnivore center, and I want them to be distinct. We can go have the good safari time or the thrill ride. Yeah, of course. over at this end you set up around here like the basic stuff, and then you use this area as an extra pen zone. Give enough of a sort of, this is where you'd set up the other things, and I think you could probably fit in a couple more dinosaurs at least.
Attending to feeder supply.
Yeah, I think we have hotels at either side. Or at least we should. I should put another hotel in here. So that this can be like, this is the you don't want to fucking sleep? Stay at this hotel, you bitches. It's literally connected to the power grid that the fucking dinosaurs are attached to. Enjoy! Oh yeah, it's right next to the Spinosaur pit. It's so close that it's literally connected by the same power source.
There's a new contract that I...
Poor variety. It was a security contract. Yeah. So here comes your skinned up Brachiosaur.
Way to go!
Understood.
Well, when the thing is, because your reputation with one causes the others to go down, what you got, dude? Oh, she's got rabies, so we're gonna have to stop that.
Confirmed.
Out of power generally, so I'll have to put in a new power station. I'm dealing with a lot of things at once, hon. Okay, rabies outbreak controlled.
you ever want to build a situation where these animals will truly trust you, then there are times when you have to let them run free, even when that means they want to kill, because that's what they need to do.
No, I think Rabid Spinosaur might send the wrong message about what you can do at this park.
Picking up asset.
Just, you know, just a little bit. Just.
Transportation underway. Transit has commenced.
Yeah, but that's Chris Pratt's character, the worst part of that whole fucking thing. So... and we'll put in some regular ones too. No, shit. Going over the mountain.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, I need to push up my, I accidentally created a dragon that I didn't want.
Asset requiring collection.
Alright, we'll see how the brackets handle this area. The slant that they're on is very good.
Asset transportation complete. Asset transportation in progress.
Okay, enough grassland, enough forest. They got water, they got food. Alright, they're fine.
Asset has been delivered.
What is that? How did that get there?
confirmed.
Right now, we just need to work on more dinosaurs, to be honest. Like, the problem, like, we're getting slammed on dinosaur variety really hard. Let's see, how are these two doing? Okay, so he can handle a few more dinosaurs in his exhibit. And thank you, Sunny, for eating that dinosaur and becoming a 309 rating fucking madman.
Asset to be collected.
So that Draco Eggs had some benefit to it anyway.
Here's a chance to really prove yourself.
You find anything interesting? I want to know about it. If you don't tell me, I'll find out about it anyway. Your choice. Make the right one.
That expedition was a success in large part because of you. Take a bow. But don't expect me to clap.
And here's a regular colored brachiosaur just for a little variety.
Request acknowledged.
heading to collect the asset.
They're nice and happy in their new enclosure. Which is good, because sauropods... Oh, and their population tolerance is really high, which is also good, because it means we can make this a pretty varied safari cage, you know? The only issue is the gyrosphere thing for it is pretty much only going to have to go through here, but that's just by dint of... Those motherfuckers need forests to live. Like, they will break out if you don't give them any forest. A varied cage full of, like, lots of different dinosaurs. Like, I'm going to put some little running herd ones down at the bottom, and I'm going to make it all nice for them. Gonna put in some other long necks.
Warning. Sabotage in progress.
Yep. Just gonna have to deal with that real quick. Oh god, at the carnivore pen and everything. Fuck. Probably won't be too much of a thing the carnivores will find, but like that is genuinely attempted murder right there. That's fucked up to go to carnivore world of all the, like, you're gonna protest the running of the park by setting loose the T-Rex? That's fun. That's a nice hotel. Down here. That blew it.
Taking it back.
Fuck you, science
Sabotage
division.
resolved.
You think you're better than me? I'll show you who's better than me. Me! Yeah, I know, it's almost impossible to not have that happen, by the way. Okay, so you got your hotel here right off the monorail track. You can set yourself up in there.
Delivery complete.
Right by the big peaceful herbivore zone that's coming up, which is going to be good. I will attach the other cage to share a common wall with this one, where all the little peaceful herbivores will be. And it'll be good. But then people can't get to it. Also, that doesn't offer me any bonuses, it's just... Oh, we just got fossils, and we just got good fossils that I really want to deal with right now. Before we do anything else here. Opalized fossil. There you go. I've never found one of those before. It was from Madagascar. Or it could have been from Australia, actually. I had two teams. I had one team in Madagascar and one team in Australia. Okay, so here's this. This is a new dinosaur we've never seen before.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather forecasts predict an incoming storm.
This dinosaur, the Camarasaurus, represents the diversity of late-era Jurassic life, much like the other sauropods, but with a larger head.
Дамы и господа, в качестве меры предосторожности и для вашей безопасности просим пройти к ближайшему убежищу.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
Adding task.
Just the toy shop's been injured so far. Yeah, I'm making that long neck pen because that's just good business to have them. Very nice.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Have some company, boys. What I like about this is that you can have the brachiosaurs are in different colors and stuff. Like,
Take the contract. I have a feeling it'll be worth it in the long run.
no, because I'm still pumping entertainment. Yeah, I do have 3 of them running around in here now.
Chers visiteurs, par mesure de précaution,
Repair request acknowledged. Commencing asset transit.
hora de seguro, como medida de precaução.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize during our handling of anomalous events.
It was from the science division this time.
En route to pick up the asset.
Alright, we got the Camarasaurs coming in. That doesn't work. They'll get in anyway because they have security clearance. The point of the sabotage is to make breakouts possible. Mutabarosaurus, it's an Australian dinosaur. It's one of my favorites when I was a kid. So we got brachiosaurs, and we got chimerosaurs. And I'm gonna put some apatosaurs in there too. And then some small running ones around the bottom. Because these guys have great population tolerances. They're made to be around a lot of different dinosaurs. And this counts as a herd. Like if I added another one, it might push it up a bit. They've actually patched it to lower their social need. Because the brachiosaurs being brachiosaurs was apparently something people were very worried about.
Asset transported.
Might actually be able to fit 2 enclosures in here. There you go, now you can sort of see the size difference between these two. Oh good, its comfort level is raising, it's fine. It is thirsty though. There's water, you can find it. And as for social, I know you're alone for now, but there's like literally one of your pals entering the chamber now.
Asset transportation complete.
Social need just fine.
Resupply request acknowledged.
We keep getting fossils in because I unlocked a dinosaur that I'm very excited about. No, we unlocked one of the deluxe dinosaurs from my special edition of the game. didn't put a gate in yet.
Responding to resupply request. En route to top-up feeder.
Oh, we found an ammonite. Park's coming together pretty well, old hold. You really can just hear Rexy going off from every part of the park, can't you?
Business is good, but it can always be better. Consider this contract.
So Sunny's at 309. And Liza's only at 230, so I'm going to put these two streakies in with her. God damn, they incubate fast.
Proceed.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Collecting asset. Asset has been collected. Asset in transit.
Ooh, that's an expensive diner.
Confirming asset delivery. Asset has been delivered.
I think we might be able to fit in another small enclosure here. Just a little one, but one. Oh no, there are people actually in here viewing the nothing, because I haven't put anything in this part of the park yet. How you boys doing? You all good? Yeah, so I got my carnivore feeders set up in here. Got some water. What are the goats like? Whatever's coming for here, because, oh... Just kidding, I know. I know it very well. I ordered it. It's coming to here. Dead dinosaur. Oh, it's nothing. It's just the Struthiomimus. And hunted by Liza Spinelli. And apparently that doesn't count as a combat victory, so fuck that. Well, let's see together.
think they first found this dinosaur, the Mayungasaurus, in Madagascar. And then they had to move it.
Adding to the list.
It's a small theropod.
En route to
The
collect
Raptor
the asset.
Tyrannosaurus is literally the Indominus and the Indoraptor, by the way. Like, that's actually literally what that are.
Asset collection request received. Heading to pick up the asset.
This is one of the deluxe ones that you can't get in the regular game. You need to get the fancy edition to get.
Feeder resupply request received.
Yeah, she likes it in an enclosure.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Just like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, she's into it. Good. Ain't she cool? Like there's spines on her back.
I know you've handled work like this in the past, so this contract should be right up your alley.
Which is cool. And she can actually live in a cage with other dinosaurs, so I might chuck some ceratosaurs in here just so she has, what is her population stat at? Yeah, so she can actually stand to be in... She's a solitary hunter of her own. That she can live in an area with ceratosaurs and get along. Yeah. Yeah, that's I think the next part we're going to be working on is getting butts in seats. Where's Liza? Okay, she's just hanging out on the fence. Listen, you guys need to stop spending so much time near the fence that connects your two pens. It's ominous.
Warning. Sabotage in progress. Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather forecasts predict an incoming storm.
Collecting asset.
Old age and simple old
Ladies
age.
and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated. Storm warning level has been raised.
Дамы и господа, в качестве меры предосторожности и для вашей безопасности просим пройти к ближайшему убежищу.
Get an easy ride.
In progress.
an Apatosaurus, I believe. Herbivore. Big body, small head. Like some people I know.
Understood.
Sabotage resolved.
Confirming task.
Make one with a little different skin this time. I'll move the Apatosauruses over to the Apatosaur enclosure.
Asset requiring
I've got
collection.
3 types of long necks. Three species of sauropod dinosaur.
Asset collection request received. Asset transportation underway.
Whoop, who's sick? That's Majorngosaurus. It's tuberculosis. What the fuck?
Understood.
Tuberculosis. Okay, that seems important.
Request acknowledged.
Crew responding to repair request.
So this idiot freaked out and smashed that fence because he's not near forests, because he walked into the water and got too far away from the forests. Sufficient amount of forests yet? Is this true of all the Camarasaurs or just that idiot? Oh, their forest need is... they need more, is the thing. anything further away from the forest?
Picking up asset.
Something's come up that could be...
Delivery has been completed. Transporting asset. Transportation complete.
How does he not have enough forest? Yes. It's in a radius around the dinosaur is the thing. So that's why they could walk to the other side of the enclosure and then say, "Hey, there's no forests." It's because there's no forest outside of here, the part of the zone I can't build in. Like, if these idiots walked a little bit to the left, they'd be fine. Use the viewing towers. That's how you do it. Look at his forest level as he gets closer to the forests and the fucking... Like, his radius is changing because he's going further towards the middle of the cage, and thus his forest level's going up, and now it's acceptable. It's just if these idiots ramble towards... Look, this one too! It's just if they ramble towards the extreme edge of the cage where I can't build forests. There's not enough forests! But that's the thing, I'd need to coat the entire area with forests. The problem is the other dinosaurs in the enclosure have needs too. Like, yeah, that should do them, I guess. As long as they don't... I'm more worried about these guys because they need a friend or else they're gonna go crazy if they don't kill them. I have one incubating, but he's not near done yet. We do have one guy ready for release, though.
Adding to the list.
Well, this is the Alpine skin, so this is the Colorado Rockies snow T-Rex. Just need to get him taken care of. Yeah, because that T-Rex pen has been
En route to collect the asset.
out of dinosaur failed to dinosaur for a long time. Okay, the third Apatosaur is almost done, which is good. I can put him in and I'll be fine.
Transportation underway.
I just figured, try a different skin out on him, because we've got two. And just the regular T-Rex colors from the movies as well. Just prepare you for the possibility that because, Liza's only a little younger than Sunny was, we might be replacing our Spinosaurus really soon too. It's just the way things work. Just nature. Things die.
Heading to the feeder now. Asset has been transported. Acknowledged. Acknowledging asset collection request.
It's actually not a bad idea, to be honest.
Asset has been collected.
path from... There we go. Now the brackies don't have enough grassland. Gotta make the bagel hole a bit bigger. Okay, so the Camarasaurs are happy with that. The Brachiosaurs can handle it. The Apatosaurs are good with it, they just need their friend in the cage, and their friend is incoming. Hopefully fast enough that it won't be an issue. And then after this I should probably start planning.
We've got a new office.
Feeder supplies inbound.